All right, so today, I back up, I kind of position my camera a little bit lower because I'm going to be on the ground, obviously, for core stuff. So we're going to do only isometric movements today. So we have 7 of them to do before we take a rest. We'll do 30 seconds of each one, and then we'll rest at the end, and then we'll do that 2 more times, so for a total of 3 times through. I'm going to show you all the movements really quick to start with in the beginning, and I'll like I do, I'll just give you some pointers to do throughout the movements as well, and we'll just kind of go from there. So the first one is what I call a C curve, like a boat hold, kind of, things like that. So you're going to go here, lean back to feel that core engaged here, and then we're just going to hold this movement. I like to hold my hands out. You can do it either way. A way to make this a little bit harder is you can bring your feet up here, or you can keep your feet down, and you can add in a little wave here to make this a little bit harder if you want. Otherwise, we're just sitting here, leaning back to that core engaged. So if we're sitting up here like this, you're not going to feel too much of the core. Lean back to feel that core engaged here. Then we're going to come down. I like to put my hands underneath my low back here, just for a little extra support. Feet straight, holding this for 30 seconds. A little bit easier is holding it higher, here, 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 wherever. The harder it is you hold it right there, closer to the ground. Get a little bit of lower ab in that one. And then we're going to flip on over for a high plank. Everybody knows what that one is. Hands up. Here is our high plank. Nice and flat here. So not too far up, not too far down. High plank. If you need to put the knees down, get to the high plank position first, then put your knees down so your core is still engaged here to make it a little bit harder, or excuse me, easier. Then from here, we're just going to go to a side plank. So you can go up or down. Either way is fine on this one. If you like to do a high, it's a high. If you like to do low, low. Okay, low plank on the right, then on the left. Then we're going to come back over, and we're going to do a low plank here. So elbows, forearms on the ground. Again, not too far up, not too far down. If you need to get the knees on the ground, plank first, then put the knees down. Then we're going to, from this position, come down. We're going to go Superman up, and we're going to try to hold this position for 30 seconds. Engage that low back too. So all that, 3.5 minutes, not too bad. Isometric stuff today. Everybody good on those? I'll explain those as we kind of come through them again here. I'm going to set up my timer for us to start. And then we'll start in about 10 seconds here. So that's C curve first. So here, feet are on the ground. Leaning back in 2, 1, lean back, feel that core engage here. Again, you can bring those legs up if you want to make it harder, or bring those hands in here to make it a little bit harder as well. Feel that core engage. Keep going. 15. Left. You got 10 seconds left. Ooh, there goes the door. 5, 2, 1, down. Legs down. Hands underneath that low back. Pull those legs out. You can point those toes. Get them nice and close to the ground here. Or to make it a little bit easier, bring them up. Feel that core engage that whole time. Keep it up, keep it up. We're going to come over to a high plank at 5, 2, 1, high plank over. Engage that core, nice flat back here. Again, if you need to, from this position, knees down, make it a little bit easier. Otherwise, hold it here. Feel that core. You can start to feel that core kind of. This time under tension is what we're kind of looking for here. 10 seconds left. So there's no contraction on these up, down, eccentric, concentric movements. Just keeping that time under tension for our core. 2, 1, to the side, either high or low. Side plank. Get the obliques a little bit on this one. Halfway through, 15 seconds left on this side. We're going to go to the other side. So this is just kind of a nice change variation to kind of a normal core exercise. 2, 1, flip around to the other side. I'm just going to turn around this way. Left side. A lot of the core movements that you do will have that concentric, eccentric, where you're moving some way or another. This one's just a nice little variation that we're showing off today. Keep that engaged. Come up a little bit. Here, I'll show you guys some variations if you want to kind of take away a little bit from that isometric or make it a little bit harder. 2, 1, come over for Superman's. Here, straight arms, straight legs, up and hold. Hold this for the low back. 30 seconds. Keep going, 10 seconds left. 2, 1, rest. Easy peasy. Oh, I must have missed one. We're way ahead. All right, go ahead and take a rest there. What did I miss? Look like everything. I don't know. We were a little bit ahead though. Go ahead and take a rest. I think we might have let a little fast on one of those. Grab a drink if you need. We'll hop back in here in a second. I can give everybody a little variation to do on this one to make everything a little bit harder if we want. I gave you a little bit on the C curve. We'll add a little bit of these other ones. We'll start in 15 seconds. We'll start another round here. We'll start with that C curve. You kind of feel a little bit deeper, hopefully, in your core today. All right, here we go. 2, 1, coming back here. Again, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can add in these hands. You can bring those legs up. You can add both of these in here if you would like. Make this a little bit harder. So you want to lean back again far enough that you feel that core engaged. If you're up too far like this, you probably won't get that core fully engaged. 10 seconds left. Straight leg hold after this one. Again, I can add in whatever you want on this one. 2, 1, down. Hands on your back. Straight, close to the ground. If you want, you can add in a little bit of a flutter. It'll be a little bit harder if you get that closer to the ground. You can do that either way. Again, easier. You can bring that up here a little bit. 10 seconds. High plank after this one. 2, 1, high plank. Forward, high. Feel that core engaged. If you want to add in a little bit of a dip in here, feel free. We're engaging, keeping that core engaged that whole time, that time under tension a little bit. Those dips will make it just a little bit harder. 5 seconds. Right side plank after this. 2, 1. Right side, either high or low. It's up to you. Same thing with this one. If you want to add in a little bit of a dip here, feel free. Try not to rest on the bottom when you do that dip if you want to add it in there. Because again, we're trying to keep those core engaged for the whole movement. 10 seconds. 2, 1, switch sides. Left side plank. Again, you can add that dip in if you want. You can always add in something, take it out. Keep going back and forth. It's up to you. 15 seconds left. Halfway through this side. 5. Keep going. Low plank after this one. 2, 1. Here we go. Low plank for 30. Same thing here. If you want to add in those dips a little bit, feel free. Keep that core engaged. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Almost there. 2, 1. Superman's. Arms out, up. Hold that. 30 seconds. Keep going, keep going. 10 seconds in, or 10 seconds left. Hold it from the low back. Keep going. 2, 1, rest, grab a drink if you need it. So again, if you've taken, a few of these classes or any classes with abs, this one's going to feel a little bit different with all isometric. Again, there's no contraction, so we're not eccentric or concentric going down and up, just engaging the muscles the whole time. All right, we're going to do another set. Again, you can modify these to make these a little bit harder than one of these, or a little bit easier. It's up to you. So we're going back to that C curve first. We're going to start here, ready, set, and go. Lean back. Feel the core engage. Here, add those hands in if you want. You should feel that really nice and deep in here. Keep going. We're halfway through. 15 left. Again, you can pick those legs up if you want to as well. It's up to you on this one. 5 seconds. We're going laying back, straight legs. 2, 1. Lay back, hands underneath, straighten those legs, point the toes. Hold that. Easier is up, harder down. If you want to add in a little bit of a flutter kick, feel free. I like to keep those really close to the ground too. Keep going, keep going. 10 seconds left. Almost there. Keep that core engaged. 2, 1. High plank. Flipping over. High plank up. Nice and straight. Not too far up. You're not sagging down. Engaged. If you want to dip a little bit, feel free to dip a little bit. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Side planks after this one. 2, 1. Side plank, high or low. It's up to you. 30 seconds. Add a dip in if you want. Try to keep that body nice and straight. So we're not too far down, too far up. Nice straight kind of diagonal line all the way down. 10 seconds. Keep going. Feel that right there in the oblique. 2, 1. Switch sides. Left side, here we go. 30 seconds. You're 10 in. Keep going. Low planks are after this one. 10 left. 2, 1. Low plank. Here, up, dips to the side. If you want, or hold that low plank here, or again, you can put those knees down and make it a little easier. I know everything's kind of all black for me today, so hopefully everybody can see everything. Keep that core engaged. Keep it up. 10 seconds left. Feeling it deep, deep, deep inside. The core today. Keep going, keep going. You can body saw this a little bit too. If you're like 2, 1, down, Superman, straight arm, up and back. $20 seconds left. 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Grab a drink. We'll do a nice little finisher at the end here. We'll call it a day. How's everybody feeling? Good? It's a little bit different today, right? Feeling it a little bit deeper than kind of superficial here on the front. All right. So here comes the fun part. We're going to do a little finisher with planks here at the end. So we're going to start in a high plank, and we're going to do some leg lifts. Then we're going to kind of do a little walking plank and some other fun stuff kind of in our plank here, okay? All right, so is everybody ready? We're going to start in 10 seconds. We're going to get in that high plank position. We're going to hold our high plank to start, and I'll give you a movement, and then we're going to hop into that. We're gonna hold this for about 2 minutes. Here we go. Ready, set, go. So we're just gonna start this high plank here. Okay. Then we're gonna add in just a leg lift. So we're lifting one leg at a time, alternating the leg that's coming up here. Good job, keep going. 5 seconds. We're gonna go down to low. 2, 1, low plank. And we're gonna body saw. So we're going forward and backwards. Keep that core nice and tight as you come forward and backwards here. 15. Keep going. We're gonna walk it back up to high in a second here. Keep going, keep going. 2, 1, walk it back up to high. We're gonna tap out to the side now. Alternating, tapping out to the side. Whew. 20. We're gonna walk it right back down to the bottom. Keep it up, 10 seconds left. 2, 1, walk it back down. Hold this low plank for 30. Whew. So it's starting to get a little tough. So keep it up, keep it up. If you need to put those knees down, feel free to keep that core engaged though. Almost there, 15 seconds left. Whew. What I call finisher, right? 2 straight minutes, keep it up. Keep that back nice and tight, flat. Pull the belly button to the spine, 5 seconds left. Almost there. 2, 1, rest. You need to do child's pose for those shoulders a little bit, feel free. Whew. A nice little finisher at the end there, huh? If you guys have any stretches for this one, I typically like to do like a little trunk twist, if you want to do that, and then cobra. So we did a little bit of child's pose. And you can also do a little bit of a cobra in here as well. A nice little low back stretching for this one. Otherwise, good job today, everybody. Next week, for core, we'll go back to some of those movements up and down. Just like to do a nice little variation with some isometric stuff. If you want, we have one more 15-minute blitz class this week. It's on Friday. It's upper body. So please join me for that. Otherwise, good job today, everybody. And I'll see you guys all next time. Cancel the recording.